Welcome to another stock analysis video performed by MajesticTrader.com, where active traders seek greater profits. Let's begin. Welcome to another stock analysis video by MajesticTrader.com. We're going to be reviewing two stocks today. The first stock is NEM, Newmont Mining. They are a sector leader in gold mining. And although the price of gold has been going up, Newmont Mining has struggled a little bit. They actually had earnings this past week and missed, but they showed a pretty good outlook over the next year, specifically the next 2 quarters. So one of the things that we are looking for is to take advantage, obviously, of the movement of gold and Newmont Mining in that space. So as you can see, Newmont Mining pulled back pretty hard this past week, especially with earnings yesterday, which you can see in this last candlestick here, and pulled down into a very strong demand or support area and bounced out of it, literally just to close just above it. And one of the things that we wanted to see here is the volume. And we can see there's pretty heavy volume down, but gold shot up. So once the debt ceiling agreement is pretty much finalized, we're going to look to see how Newmont is going to take advantage of that along with the spike in gold price. So although gold is hovering around the 1630 level, many analysts are predicting gold to go to 1700 or 1800 in the next, if not 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months. So we want Newmont Mining to take advantage of that. We can see some pretty good pricing here. So one of the things we want to do is to purchase NEM coming out of this demand support area here at 55.75, and you could take initial profits right about here at 57.25. But we are looking for new highs with Newmont Mining around the $60 level and a second target at around 62.15. So you can play this with options. One of the things that you can do is look at a option bull spread. So you could look at a 58 to 60 bull spread, or just go in equity wise and again use those 2 targets. Now with the Bollinger Bands, you can see where the extremes are, and when it went above the extremes of this outer line here, at some point it's always going to pull back to the midline, though it pulled back a lot harder. This past week created a lot of uncertainty, not only with the gold mining stocks but also the silver mining stocks. So this is one of our plays here with the market and with the rise in gold. So that's Newmont Mining, entry at 55.75 and target 1 at 57.25. Target 2 we're looking at around $62. So our second stock is Southwestern Energy. This is a daily chart. And Southwestern Energy was on a tear here for a little bit, and the long-term trend line is still intact. So with the Bollinger Bands, you could see with the extreme price moves how it closed outside of the Bollinger Band really 3 days in a row. And whenever you see an extreme like that, despite it going higher, at some point it's going to come back to the midline. And it did very hard on Friday. It had this very bearish candlestick here, basically a shooting star down. And once we went below that level there, we shot down very hard on Friday, obviously with the uncertainty of the market on very high volume. But it pulled back very sharply, and we like to see how fast it comes back into a demand support area. And you can see how strong this area here has been with all the consolidation or the congestion, whatever terminology you want to use. Plus, it's pulling back pretty hard right to a Fibonacci level at 44.34. So one of the things that we want to do here is we want to purchase this on the way out of the demand range. So our demand entry would be 44.75. So 44.75 would be the entry, which is right about here. And our first target is going to be 47.85, which is right here in this range. You could even take it to 47.50, which would be right to the bottom of that shooting star there. That's probably more of a high probability area. So our entry here is 44.75. Target 1 is 47.85. And if it really runs, perhaps you start to take profits here right around $49 or $50 when it's trying to achieve a new high. That could probably happen at least target 1 here. I would suspect in the next 2 to 4 weeks, perhaps target 2 in the next 2 to 3 months. A lot of it depends on market conditions. So that is our 2 stocks for today, NEM and SWN for Southwestern Energy. Thank you for attending another MajesticTrader.com's stock chart analysis. Visit our website to request one of our newsletters. Go to our website at www.majestictrader.com. In the upper right-hand corner, put in your email address and your name, and we'll send you out a copy. Once you become a member, you'll have access to complete trade performance, all stock analysis videos, archived newsletters, and midweek alerts that are trading ideas. We'll send those out to you via email. Again, thank you for attending.